Organ Donation, Human Anatomy by Heather Swan. What is organ donation? It is a second chance at life for people who are facing health conditions that are potentially fatal. It is the right that an individual has to make over their body. An organ donor can be deceased or still alive. It is something that everyone should be educated about to be able to make the decision. Organ donation saves lives. Organ and tissue donation is more important than many of us realize for society and for the individuals it directly affects. Today, there are nearly 118,000 individuals waiting for organ transplants to live healthier, more productive lives. Every day in the United States, about 17 people die because there aren't enough organs for all those who wait for transplant. Data from the Global Observatory of Donation and Transplantation in 2018 disclosed 140,964 organ transplants worldwide. In 2017, kidneys and livers were the most common organ transplanted. How amazing! Did you know the first successful transplant was also the first living donor transplant? In 1954, Doctor Joseph Murray transplanted a kidney from Ronald Herrick into his twin brother, Richard, at what is now Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston. Right now, 103,834 men, women, and children are waiting organ transplants from living or deceased donors in the United States. One organ donor can save up to 8 lives. Every 8 minutes, another name is added to the National Organ Transplant waiting list. Who can be a donor? Anyone can make the choice to be a donor. When you are deceased, when you are living, you have the capability of donating certain organs. Organ donation by living donors clearly saves lives, improves transplantation outcomes under some circumstances, and reduces recipients' waiting times. It also increases opportunity for patients without living donors to receive organs from the deceased donors. When deciding to become a donor, it's important to let your family know. Out of the respect for the family, the hospital asks the family for permission. Donate. Myths and facts about organ donation. Myth. If you donate, you won't be able to have an open casket. Fact. Donor bodies are cared for and respected. They are dressed for burial so no one can see that they have donated tissues or organs. Myth. Hospital staff will treat me differently and not try so hard to save my life. Fact. Hospital staff give their very best regardless of your donor status. They are trying to save you, not anyone else. Complication a recipient can go through. Most people who have an organ transplant live a pretty normal life, but organ transplants can still lead to other medical problems. This is usually because of the medicines needed to suppress the immune system so it doesn't fight the donor organ. These problems range from the annoying to life-threatening: diabetes, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, gastrointestinal problems, anxiety, and sometimes depression. Interview with Jared Allgood. Jared was born with cystic fibrosis, a hereditary disorder affecting the endocrine glands. All his life he knew at some point he would have he would need a transplant. In 2016, Jared's health started declining. Thankfully, Jordan, a 25-year-old organ donor, saved 3 lives by being a donor. He donated his liver, heart, and lungs. Jared was the recipient of the lungs. Today, because Jordan chose to be a donor, Jared has a better quality of life. How to become an organ donor. Sign up with your state's donor registry. Most states have a way to sign up. Check the list at organdonor.gov. Mark your choice on your driver's license. Do this when you get or renew your license. Tell your family. Make sure your family knows you want to be an organ donor. The hospital will ask your family permission or ask your family if you've signed up to be a donor. Am I an organ donor? Yes, I am an organ donor. I've thought very long and hard. I know the importance of helping others. God laid it on my heart long, long ago. On my driver's license, it shows the bottom right I am a donor. My family is aware my my family is aware I am a donor and knows my last wishes.